Ken, what did you make of it today then?
Can I just say one thing? It would have been nice if Alexis Sanchez clapped the fans off after the game instead of walking straight down the tunnel. I know you're having a bad time and everything, but there's a lot of people here who buy your shirts and sing your name. The least you could do is clap the fans off. That's all we ask you to do. Because a lot of fans worship you, sing your name, and they stand by you thick and thin. You've had a nightmare today. In fact, you've been poor in the last 3 games. At least clap the fans off. Come on, it's not asking too much, is it, Rob? You should clap the players. Every player, there was certain players out there who had a mare. They still came and clapped us off. Win, lose or draw, we're standing behind you. So how about giving something back, Sanchez? Come to the game, Spurs were the better sides. Better sides from start to finish. They should have been 2 or 3 up. Like I said, they played their pressing game, and we just couldn't handle it. They forced us into mistakes. They knew where we were coming from. First half, Joe Campbell was kept on cutting in, trying to put balls through to Giroud. And Vertonghen and Aveiro read it very well. And like I said, unfortunately, Koscielny was at fault for the goal. He tried to play Kane on side. A lot of people was getting a cheap shot and saying Mertesacker was at fault. Mertesacker was not at fault for the goal. It was like a good ball by Rose. Koscielny tried to play offside. He was at fault. Let's stop making Mertesacker a scapegoat and let's just say, look, Koscielny's no bad. It's not wrong to criticise him.
Is it a decent point when you consider?
When
you consider the context of things,
absolutely.
The amount of players that are missing at the moment.
No, just don't make Robbie, stop that. Don't make excuses for the amount of players. All right, we had 11 men out there. It's still a North London derby. All right.
All right,
listen, you talk about the context.
You could have 100 men if you've got a lot of your main players missing.
We've got to stop doing.
You don't think it's
No, not at all. Because simple reason. Some of these players who came in are internationals.
So rest all them.
I'm not saying no, Robbie.
It's got to make a difference.
No, Robbie, it's not. The thing with this club, right, and what we got to think is that I admit there's a depth in quality between the first and second string, and that is what everyone, the theme in the interviews I just heard just now, it's massive, and that's what can stop us from in the league. Man City, the depth and quality between the first and second string is only like that. Look at my hands, lads, just like that. Now you look at the depth of quality between our first team and our second string, it's that wide.
So how come they didn't win today then, against Villa?
Who's that?
City.
Well, the reason why it's really I'll tell you why Man City didn't win against Villa. Because Villa are playing under a new manager, which means players are going to up their...
You're making excuses for them now.
I'm just saying it's a fact, though. It's a fact, though. Players put an extra 20% in when they're trying to play the new manager. Robbie, you've been watching football for 40 years, just like I have, mate. You know the score, mate. Come on, Rob. Come on, this is me and you here, mate. Come on.
Well, listen, we move on from this. It's a good time for the international break because lots of players injured. We do need to get some of them back, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. We need to get some of our players back, definitely. And at the end of the day, wipe this out of the slate. We've got West Brom on the 21st, and after that it's Norwich, and then in between that we've got Dinamo Zagreb. So my theme is one game at a time. One game at a time.
Let me ask you one final question, right? Because how are you feeling this season? Do you think that we got a possibility of winning this?
In terms of our squad depth, I'll have to say no. However, my theme is one game at a time. At the end of the day, you can have the best squad ever. Man City could have like 2 or 3 players for every position. But it's about winning football matches. It's about the points. We got a point here today. We didn't lose. We were absolutely... Our performance in the first half was catastrophic. It was poor, to say the least. Tottenham should have been 2 or 3 up. But one thing I've learnt today is that the 2 form teams in the league only one of them showed their form. But we now learnt a lot from both teams. What we learnt from this team is the team's much more resilient than previous Arsenal teams. And what we learnt from Spurs is that that's the reason why they don't get the top 4. Because when you've got a team like us who is on our knees, you can't beat us. That's why you'll be playing Thursday nights, and that's what you deserve. Because you can't beat us when we're that crap. Then goodbye, Charlie, mate.
You know what I mean? Listen, I was going to put 1 second, mate. 1 second. I've got to do it. I've got to do it, mate. I've got to do it. Fuck it, I ain't going to be in this party.